guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be answering random questions. Okay, some time ago I posted that I want to making a YouTube video answering random questions, and I specifically messaged some friends that I know they're going to see my status and I'm not going to buy me. I messaged them to let them know I'm going to make a video answering some random questions, and they did. I compiled the ones that my little online G's asked me, and so yeah, so I'll be answering those questions today. Let's get right into it. So in no particular order, the first question I'll be answering is, what do you think about dating your friend's ex who is also your friend? To me, it's a no. Sincerely, it's a no, because I wouldn't be happy if my friend should do same to me. But I feel like if you can actually date them if you actually know that you guys are meant to be, because what if your friend's ex is actually your own husband, you get? But personally, I wouldn't do that, but I would consider that if I've been told, I'm sure that like that my friend's ex is actually meant to be my partner, you get? I think that's when you can date. But before I even go ahead dating them, I'm going to like have a conversation with my friend. Not that I'll just go and date as if I'm waiting for them to break up before we date, you get? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But you just leave me alone, even if the boy is my spec, I'm not going to date him. That's what I think. Yeah. So the second question is, what advice would you give to a teenager who are experiencing love for the first time? Well, I would say don't rush into a relationship because your friends are. Actually date because you want to and you feel like you are ready, you get, and you feel like you are in love. That's what I would say. And also, yeah, don't feel pressured because, oh, my friends are dating. It's really that period where like most of our friends get into a relationship and we're like, we don't want to feel left out, so also get into a relationship. I did it. Yeah, I've been there. So yeah, I would advise you don't, because your friends and your relationship shouldn't make you want to be in a relationship. Actually be in a relationship because you feel like you are ready, and don't rush. Don't feel pressured because your friends are dating. Okay. So yeah, that's the advice I'm going to give to a teenager who is just experiencing love for the first time. And take your time. Yeah, take your time, don't rush. And also know that like any challenges you face, just know that because you're going through those challenges because you both are young. Okay, you guys are young. So because you are young, you have a lot of challenges, but like just know that it's because you both are young, that's why you're having those challenges. And yeah, that's basically it. So the next question is, how did you meet your two friends who you spoke about in your YouTube videos? Oh, my friends Davida and Beta. Okay, well, I and Davida were roommates in level 200. Davida became my roommate in level 200, and Beta was friends with Davida, but they weren't really that close. So when I became friends with Davida, I brought them together, and then we all became very close. And then at a point we moved into the same room, and from there we've been roommates. Okay, from like 300, yeah, we became roommates from level 300, so we finished. So yeah, that's how we became friends. The next question is, what advice would you give to people who follow their friends, whether good or bad, in the name of loyalty? Well, I'm really glad to answer this question because I used to be that person, people's pleaser. I used to be a people's pleaser, and I did a lot of following. I'm sure it's somebody that knows me. Yeah, it's one of my friends that should ask this question. Yes. So the advice I would give is be yourself. Like, be yourself. Don't be a people's pleaser. Learn to say no. Yes, learn to say no. They are going to hate you, but it's for your own good. Learn to say no. Be yourself. Don't do whatever they want. Like, mine was really that bad. It was really that bad. It was that bad. And the moment you make me feel like you're not going to talk to me again, you've killed me. I want to do everything and anything to make you remain my friend. It was that bad, and it didn't lead me anywhere. It made me lose myself. I wasn't myself. I was living my friend's life for them. You get? I wasn't happy. I was once a people's pleaser, and coming from me, advice to stop being a people's pleaser, or in the name of being loyal. Stop being a people's pleaser. Have your own life. Be yourself. Do you. Even if that yourself, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. Do you. Okay? It makes you unique. This question is, what qualities do you look out for in a future partner? Well, aside wanting a partner who, in fact, not even wanting, I need a partner who is God-fearing and God-fearing, and I have to be physically attracted to the person. Yes, so those two qualities. Aside that, I'm not going to drop the qualities I want online so that nobody will come and see it and then pretend to have those qualities. Okay, so yeah, these are just the two things I can see. I have to be God-fearing and I have to be physically attracted to the person. Yeah. The next question is, what's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? The most spontaneous thing I've ever done? Well, to actually be when we got robbed, and the day we got robbed, we actually used our last card and decided to go to KFC to chill. And guess who regretted in 2 weeks? We regretted for like, we regrets for like 2 weeks, 2 good weeks, because we just got robbed and we didn't have anything on us. Our gadgets were taken and all, and then that was when we decided to go and chill in KFC. That was spontaneous thing we did because we didn't think. We just stood up and then went to like enjoy. So yeah, that's it. The next one is, one thing I wish I could tell my younger self. One thing I wish I could tell my younger self is, it's okay to start over. It's okay to start all over. It's okay to feel. It's okay to start all over. That's one thing I can tell my younger self. So the next question is, what's something you're passionate about aside your YouTube channel? Well, it would be sleeping and fashion. Anything fashion. Yeah, anything that makes me look good. I'm passionate about it. I'm very, very passionate about sleeping. Yeah. If you could switch life with someone for a day, who would it be and why? Well, it's going to be the richest man in the world, because I would want to know how he made it, how he was consistent, how he was persistent, how he believed he would make it one day. Yeah. Despite all the challenges he faced and all. So that's what I would love to know. That's my reason why I would want to switch life with the richest man. The next question is, what's the most important lesson you've learned from a failure or setback? Well, the most important lesson, I've learned a lot, but the most important would be everything happens for a reason. Yeah, that's a story for another day, but like, yeah, everything happens for a reason. The next question is, what's something you are learning currently? Okay, what's something you are currently learning and trying to improve about yourself? Yeah, it would be choosing my battles. From the moment I started learning how to choose my battles and practicing it, it's made me realize that not every issue deserves your energy. Not every issue deserves you shouting. Not every issue deserves you thinking about. Not every issue deserves any form of energy from you. Okay, like, since I started learning how to choose my battles, I've been at peace with myself and in every aspect of my life. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm learning. I'm not there yet, but I'm also like improving. Okay. So the next question is, the best advice you've ever received and from whom? Okay, the best advice I've ever received, if you're an OG, you would know, is It's from my mom. She keeps telling me, she always tells us, never look like your problem. Okay, because problem they finish. So that's the best advice I've received, and I think that's why I don't get help. Because the way I even look to come and ask for help, you wouldn't take me serious if I tell you I'm in need of anything, okay? Because it's good and it's also not good, because it's not good because people don't help me. People don't see any reason why they should help me, and it's also good because nobody knows you have an issue. I don't know what. That's the best advice I've received for my a lot. She's advising me a lot, but that's the best that I've actually practiced. It's really working for me. What's the craziest thing a fan has ever done to show their appreciation for your content? I mean, my fans are not crazy, but okay, well, what they do is actually repost my videos, and they also message me personally saying that, oh, like they really enjoyed my video and then they loved the content and they actually learned a lot from the video, and also encouraged me to keep it up. So yeah, my fans are not crazy. Okay, if you could leave a message for your future self, what would it be? My future self, people can ask questions too. If I could leave a message for my future self, what would it be? That would be, you did it. You did it. Even when you thought you couldn't survive, you actually did it. So it was worth it. Like your prayer, your faith, you having faith, holding strong to God, was actually worth it. Okay, I think that's how it's just the message I would leave is it will be a message of like encouragement. Yes, that's it. Next one is one silly thing you can cry about easily. One silly thing I can cry about easily is when I'm taking care of a child and the child is crying, and then I no longer have control over the child. The child is stressing me too much. I can cry. I don't know if it's silly, but yeah, I can cry. I cry over like anything can make me cry. Movies can make me cry, but I feel like that's one silly thing. If I say that a child is suffering or an animal is suffering, I just start crying. What's the worst day of your life? The worst day of my life would be when I got robbed. When I and my roommates got robbed. Yeah, that's the worst day of my life, because I actually on that day I actually thought I would die. On that day, I was just having a lot of emotions. Yes, a lot of feelings that day, because I was praying to God to save me. At the same time, I felt like I was going to die. At the same time, I felt like I was going to get raped. At the same time, I felt like they are going to leave a mark on me, but to God be the glory. They just took what they had to take, and nothing happened to us. So I'm grateful. It was actually my worst day and kind of like my best day, because nothing happened to us. Just took what they had to take. It's their loss too. Okay. Will you consider court wedding? Ha. Please, if there's any other wedding aside court wedding, traditional marriage, white wedding, right? I think it's just those three, right? I'm going to do. So yes, I consider court wedding very, very important. Eh? Any wedding, if there's anyone aside that, I'm going to add it. Yes, all the wedding. We are doing all the weddings. Do you have any insecurities about yourself? Nah, I don't think I do. But something I don't like about myself is the fact that I cry. I cry when I'm not meant to cry. I cry when I'm angry. I cry when I'm happy. There are some times where you have to like face some people and talk to them. But that's when I cry. I don't like it. Can that be an insecurity? If that is an insecurity, then that's my own insecurity. Will you accept money from a stranger if you are dead broke? Let me get this right. I didn't come to ask the stranger for money. I was on my own. Stranger say want to give me money. If I come and tell you now that I did not take that money, I want to get angry. Of course I will accept, but I wouldn't go. The question is, would I accept money from a stranger if I'm dead broke? Of course. The question did not say, will I go and ask a stranger for money? That one they didn't say, because that one I cannot do. But there's how you're going to be broke, you do. But I've never done that, and I don't hope on doing that. My steals will drop. Oh, I have steals. So yeah, I'll accept 100%. I'll accept money from a stranger, but with composure and in steals, like so they won't get. Will you report a pastor who makes advances at you, or you will just leave the church? Report to who? Who am I reporting to? Or if you have somebody to report to, you report to. But if you don't have, I advise you leave. I'm going to leave. I think that happened to me before. I did not report to anybody. I stayed in the church. I did not report. I handled the person myself. I did not report to anybody. But if you feel like, I think it happened to me on several occasions. I think there was the one where I stayed, that one that I was actually active in the church. I was serving in the church. But the one which I left was church I just joined. So yeah, I left. And the pastor was one of the pastors was hitting on me. So I just left. But the one where I was serving, I was involved, I stayed. Nothing happened. And there's nobody to report to. I'm not reporting to anybody. I just handled the person myself. That's what I did. Where is your dream holiday destination? Sincerely, I don't have. Maybe to be Maldives. Is it Maldives or Maldives? But I don't really have. What makes me happy? It doesn't take a whole lot to make me happy. Sleeping makes me happy. Having fun. Getting new clothes. Like anything that will make me look good makes me happy. Just seeing my loved ones happy makes me happy. It doesn't take much. If I say that you're very happy, you're a happy person. I'm happy because you're happy. That's how I am. Like, it doesn't take much to make me happy. Gifts makes me happy. Yeah, I love gifts. Yes. What country would you like to live? Let's say Canada. I'd love to stay in Canada. What's life after school like? All I can say is they didn't tell me. I wasn't prepared for life after school. It's not for the week. It's not really that easy. Like life after school. But by God's grace, I am pushing through. Life after school is really not that easy. They didn't tell me. Any plans for the future to do masters or further your education? Yes, I have plans to do masters. I also have plans to further my education. Yes. What university did you attend? University of Cape Coast, Ghana. What program did you study? Physician assistant studies. Is it okay to have a crush whilst in a relationship? It's normal, but it should just end there being crush. Like you shouldn't now start marrying the person in your head. Nah, that one is not okay. But like it's normal. Oh, you've seen this guy, you're female, you've seen this guy. Oh, he's nice. You have a crush on him. It ends there. You're human. It happens. You see someone who's nicer than your partner, but you just have to control yourself. You get. Don't go and now start imagining things in your head. That one is not good. What you don't want your partner to. What's your partner? If your partner does something to you and you know you're not going to like it, don't do it to your partner. If I speak rubbish. Okay. If you could have a superpower, what would you choose? A superpower. It would be Flash. I just want to go to the future because I know my future is bright. Flash, just to fast forward my life to the future. What's your hidden talents? My hidden talent. Share a time when you took a risk and stepped out of your comfort zone. Was it worth it? Sincerely, no, I don't know if it was worth it though, but like it was when I followed my friend to a concert. This is totally not my thing. Like, I think it was an Omale's concert, and the rigs that I took is we actually went at night, like like went 12 there, and we stayed till like the next day. You know how these concerts are, and it was risky because they were pushing people, they were fighting, they were shooting. It was very, very risky. It wasn't worth it. I don't know if it was worth it, but I actually had fun. It wasn't my thing, and I don't think I want to do something like that again. But like, yeah, it was one of the few times I took a risk. I went out of my comfort zone. So that's it. Um. Okay. What's the best advice you've ever received from a stranger? Okay, yeah, that would be when at a point in my life I was bleaching because I felt like I was too dark. So I was bleaching, and there's this lady that we buy something from. She was like, "Oh, she really loves my color. I should stop from today. She doesn't want to see me rub that cream again. I should stop bleaching. That she wants to. Next time she sees me, she wants this like light skin to actually leave me. I'm spoiling my skin. I should stop bleaching." So yeah, that's the best advice. And now I really love my color because a lot of people are like, "Oh, I really love your color. I love my dark skin, and I'm comfortable in it. And I'm confident in it." So yeah, that's the best advice I received from a stranger. Stop bleaching. What's the most important lesson you've learned from my past breakup? Most important lesson I learned from my past breakup. Well, I didn't have terrible relationship. Like, my relationship were actually very good, so I don't have those bad experiences like some people. I rather had bad experiences from my situationships, but my relationship, nah. Maybe a lesson, biggest lesson. It can be a good lesson, right? That would be okay. That would be if he wanted to, he will, because they never gave me any excuse of as to why they didn't want to do some certain things. Okay, so yeah, that's actually one of the things I learned. If you wanted to, they will. So yeah, that's basically it. How do you handle it when someone lets you down or betrays your trust? The old me would cry. The old me would go back and beg, even if I know very well that I am not at fault. But this new me, sorry to say, I don't send your papa. To be very honest, I don't send your daddy. I don't send your mommy. I don't send you. Just come be you. I don't send anybody. Okay, so I don't care. You betray me, I just move on. If I see that like the relationship is actually done, whether it be it friendship, relationship, or whatever relationship, family relationship. If I see that this relationship I'll go to the stage whereby it can't be restored, I'm done too. So yeah. As I've seen that it's I can't do anything about the relationship, I'll just move on. You betray my trust and you let me down. You betray me and you let me down. I'll just sincerely I'll just live your life even without you knowing. That's what I'm going to do. So what's one thing you're done? Okay, what's one thing you've done and you are proud of? One thing I've done and I'm very proud of is starting my YouTube channel, because it took me years to start. I wished I started the year I opened my YouTube channel. I really wished I started, and I'm really proud of myself. Though I started late, but I'm really proud of myself for starting. It's actually one of the things I'm proud of myself of. Share your go spontaneous dance move. So I should come and dance here. Hey, with this one, hey. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Bye.